We were definitely here first.
First, when?
23 years ago.
Okay.
We believe.
24. Yes.
We don't remember what we had for breakfast, so bear with us. We know we were here 5 years ago for our own tour, and we think 3.5, 4 years ago for a playback festival.
I've got a number like 8 times that we've been to the Philippines and back. That's just sort of roughly in my head, but I have a feeling that some fans out there will correct us right away.
And then now you guys are going to be back in Cebu and Davao.
And Davao.
And Manila was supposed to be just one show. And
I know, but then the first one sold out so quick, so we just added another.
We're just being received so well every time we come out here.
You don't get a better welcome than here. No. This is the best welcome.
That warm welcome is very special. I also look forward to having congee for breakfast every day.
Yes, that's right,
as well. That's what I have. Yeah, congee.
Congee.
Yeah, congee. Yeah, it's very nice.
Let's go back. 1998, 1999. What was that like for you, being a boy band at that time? Considering it was like a boy band era. I mean, there were so many bands at that time, and you guys came in towards the end.
Well, we all started out as songwriters and musicians, and we knew that if we were going to succeed in that time, that era, we had to be like the boy bands and girl bands that were dancing and stuff. So we worked really hard on trying to learn how to dance, which we never really mastered, to be honest, but we do it. We still think it's fun to dance around. But that's what was working at the time, and we were very happy to join that, even though I guess in our hearts, and after a while when we did songs like Caught in the Middle, and we stopped dancing and we just played our instruments. But now, as we're a man band, more or less, I guess, we enjoy dancing more than ever because it's just so much fun. And
the only chance we get to keep fit.
Yeah. And it's not so serious. Everyone thinks it's fun to watch men in their 40s dance around.
What would you say would be one of the discoveries that you had about yourselves or with the group being together for 25 years?
I'd say that one of the biggest discoveries, I'm trying to think of a funny answer, but I don't have anything, but an honest, real answer would be like tolerance amongst each other. Tolerance and respect and consideration, because it is quite hard to be in a band of 4 very, very different personalities and to be able to sustain that level of professionalism and for 25 plus years. So I just think it's a mutual a lot of things that we have in common with each other that keep us together and keep us strong. But yeah, I think also the discovery that our fans are still really keen to come and see us perform. That's incredible.
If I can add a thing as well. For me personally, it was gratitude. Because when we were here 20 years ago, we were always just rushing to the next thing. It was always, the next single, the next promo tour, the next concert. And we didn't really... I guess we took it for granted a little bit. And now, as we've grown older, we've learned to really appreciate it and be grateful in the moment. Like, wow, 25 years later, we're here. We're doing interviews on CNN, and people are buying tickets to sing along with us the songs that started in our little minds 25 years ago on the other side of the planet. They know these melodies, and to me, that makes me just incredibly grateful.
So what is it now for you being... 25 years in the business, rediscovering yourselves once again. You said it was like, bam, bam, we're doing so many things. Was it work then? Was it fun? Where are you now? I see you guys practicing. You seem pretty, determined to get it right. Is it work? Is it, where? Fun?
Well, it's like...
more professional?
It's like Christian and Mark kind of... glossed over a little bit. It's like you get to stop and smell the roses now because you haven't got such a massive, huge weight on your shoulders of the next single and chart position and this. Let's make a video. We've got to go there. We can actually spend a bit of time, like really just enjoying ourselves and meeting people properly and seeing places properly, and it's nice. And it's the enduring love of music. I mean, we all love music so much.
And now that we have families and kids and stuff, traveling, I mean, it is work because you're away from home and it's a lot of hours, a lot of flying and traveling. But it's like someone said once, it's like, it's our hobby as well. So it's our jobby.
Yes,
You
yes,
know,
I know.
we're basically we love it so much because we do what we love all the time.
Well,
but
I guess
it's work.
now it's also the passion. I mean, you're probably more passionate now, would you say, than you were way back when you first started, having more a better understanding of what you guys are doing, of the music that you want out there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we've always been quite passionate about what we do, because it's the only thing we know how to do, really. I mean, I was 16 when I joined the band, so I've never done anything else ever. So I think we've always been passionate. We're passionate about songwriting, about the songs we sing. You know, as you say, you saw us rehearse earlier. We just, just like getting things right, and love what we do.
Yeah, but also on top of that, everything that you hear of A1, and I think you have done for the last few years, is all produced by these guys. So, everything we want a song to sound like will just sound exactly how we want it to, because it's all done in-house.
Would you say that would be one of the aspects that would set you apart from, the other bands at one point in time?
It definitely helps to give you longevity as a band, because so many other bands, many other bands do rely on producers and songwriters for their catalogue of work, whereas we've always enjoyed writing together. And every time we want to put out a new song, we go, hey, should we schedule some time to write? We don't get as much time as you'd think or we'd like, because as Christian said, there's families now, there's other jobs that each of us do, different projects. So we don't get as much time to write together, but when we do, we make sure it's special, and we make sure we write songs that really mean something to us. And because of our life experiences, the songwriting is very different now. I think back when we first started in 98, 99, the songs we were writing were very young, a little bit naive. They still had a real innocence to them. I still look back at some of those ballads and there's still something very, very charming about them. But I do feel like some of the songs we were under the influence of what the record company was pushing us to say. Sometimes your songs would be like a calling card for your fans. Be the first to believe in A1 and that kind of thing. Whereas now we're writing a lot more from experienced life experiences.
So that being said, your set list that you will be performing, how do you choose? Where is A1 now? Half and half? Half from big hits to your new albums or new songs? Or
we always look at the territory we're in, and it's quite interesting for us as songwriters to see what songs become hit in different territories.
Right.
And out here is a lot of the ballads, songs that weren't even released as singles back in the UK. Have been #1 hits in these parts of the world. So we always tailor make the set list for the territory we're in. And obviously we focus on, I know as a fan myself, to artists that I've listened to growing up, I want to hear the old hits. So it's going to be a majority of that. But we also, as songwriters, like to perform some of the new stuff we write. So we actually have a brand new single out.
I heard that. So tell us a little bit about this brand new single.
Well, it's
Call Me When You Land, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was written right after the pandemic, and we realized, how much we missed just being able to hug the people we love, and how we've taken that for granted, and how important it is to, while we have the chance, the opportunity, we should really treasure the moments and hug the people. We actually wanted to call the songs, or the song,
Come and Hug Me?
No, one of the lines of the song is "Hug them while you can."
Was that an invitation? Or... You
can have a hug.
Would you like to hear a bit of the song?
Sure, do. Is there an album that's going to be out soon?
Well, look, we've been promising this album for like 5 years now. So, I mean, there are enough songs for an album. But yeah, so there will be more music. But when and what it's going to be, we don't know yet.
But so tell me the sound that you would like to go to moving forward compared to. Where are we now? I mean, you're more mature, better understanding.
We've actually gone. We talked about this, like what do we want to do, and we write in all different genres and all kinds of different sounds. But we actually wanted with these new songs to go back a little bit to the beginning of how we wrote songs, just around a guitar or piano, and make it more organic, I guess.
Thank you so much. Nice meeting all of you. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.